The National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control has addressed allegations of extortion from traders at the Onitsha Bridge Head Market following a viral video by activist Martin Socher, also known as Very Dark Man, well, according to a statement by the Director General of NAFDAC, Professor Mojisola Adeyeye. And I will read a part of her statement there. She wrote, these charges included a 5 million naira investigative charge for the sale of unregistered products, which was reduced to 200,000 naira following appeals. Another 2 million naira investigative charge for violations of good storage and distribution practices, which was reduced to 500,000 naira after further appeals. These penalties are officially gazetted charges and were applied fairly across the affected markets. By enforcing compliance with regulations, the agency aims to protect the most vulnerable, including pregnant women, children, and individuals with chronic conditions. NAFDAC assures the public that it will continue to operate within the bounds of its legal mandate and will not be deterred by attempts to derail critical regulatory reforms. Now, we have seen reactions even from, Labour Party's Peter Obi talking about the fact that the charges are a lot. I mean, they've been reduced from 7 million naira to about 700,000 naira. And that's the charge that NAFDAC is saying that they are imposing on these traders if they have to reopen their markets. It's good that NAFDAC have come out to clarify the story. Rufai.
So why are they attacking? What did VDM do wrong now? Why are they attacking VDM? Because VDM is actually correct. And he put up for the slip and he showed that they were paying actually 750 to a central bank account.
700,000.
700,000 to with something called NAFDAC projects. The question is, all this charge, what did they want to do with it? If you estimate the payment, like he was saying in the video, is going to be going to the billions. What are they doing with this money?
They said there are investigative charges, and they are going to have
that. What are they doing with the money?
I believe it's to register.
To register what?
To register their shops with the drug, like I read out in my
To register their shop with the drugs. Can't they have a normal transparent registration process? Should that also incur costs at a time where the informal sector is greatly battered? These are the questions we should ask them. Because they were coming out at the VDM, oh, yeah. What has he done wrong? If he didn't highlight this now, were they going to tell us? It was gazetted. How public did we make it?
Yeah, those are the questions.
Before now.
Yeah.
So it was when he went there and the traders called him and said, this is what we are paying, they had to reply. So they were reactionary in the first place. So what was the blame? VDM did nothing wrong here. He just itemized what was happening in society. And if you have investigated fake drugs and all of that, the question is, what mechanism are you putting in place? I know there's a company out of Ghana many years ago called Sproxy that will give you a scratch card, something, to be able to check if it was a fake drug or not. How are you building the ecosystem of drugs, that even any drug that coming through the market? Is it by having a charge? At a time where the country is hard, you are telling an average drug seller, the over 1 trillion that they are saying worth of drugs is just a stock. It's the stock of drugs they have there. Those people might not sell that thing in years. And you are telling averagely in a country where people can barely have 3 square meals to bring 700,000 and you call it investigative charge. So that money, with due respect, NAFDAC, we also know what that money will be eventually used for. Or is it part of revenue for government? Now, is that government needs revenue? Because today now they've gone to borrow, they've put requests for borrowing of 45 billion. So it's that government needs revenue, let us say. So there's nothing video. In fact, it's been shown by facts that the man was correct, that there was this charge. They have come out to say that it was gazetted. I
told the line of Mr. Peter Obi. Mr. Peter Obi has issued a statement on X saying, yes, the battle against fake drugs is very important. In that regard, Professor Adeyeye's agency is doing the right thing by saying that, look, you cannot sell fake drugs because lives are involved, and you cannot endanger other people's lives because you want to make profit. Mr. Obi made that clear. 2, Mr. Peter Obi says, look, this clarification that NAFDAC has offered, NAFDAC says, after pleas and negotiations, they've reduced the charges to 500,000 and 200K. Bad conduct must have consequences. I don't have a problem with that. people must be sanctioned if they are selling fake drugs, if you are disobeying the laws of Nigeria. Number 3, Mr. Obi says, well, investigations should continue, but these small and medium-scale enterprises should not be punished for a very long time.
Yes.
You know, the market should be reopened. Entrepreneurs should be given the opportunity to rebuild their businesses and contribute to the nation's economy. But Mr. Obi says, fake drugs business is not allowed, whether it's in Onitsha or it's in Agege.
All right.
Those are the critical points.
Well said. Thank you, Dr. Bati.
Have you heard of LeFi? LeFi na app wey be say you fit take send money to any African country of your choice. All you need to do, download LeFi and make sure say if you want send money, use my referral code, capital letter Mr. Soup, they will give you extra 50 euro bonus. This one don't pass, help me send 500 euro, help me send 100 euro. They will come collect fee. And at the end of the day, 3 days, 4 days, you still wait for the money, never see am. This LeFi, if you use am, under 10 seconds, you go receive them. They try well. If you use them, seconds, you don't see your money. No problem. They're not the delay. They're not the 6 person money.